Make eye contact.
That's exactly right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. I do appreciate you tuning in today. It's the Take the Points edition, and I've joined down there on the end by Brian Wies-Turner, and I just put that in front of your face. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
Lucas,
I thought it was rude.
It's better that way.
That was quite rude. That was quite rude. Lucas Vaughn right here. My name's Bruce Dickey. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we're going to talk about all kinds of sports and all kinds of different things today as we walk our way through the day. And the National League Championship Series coming up, American League Championship Series coming up, all kinds of baseball, college football, college basketball, pro football, all kinds of things that we're going to talk about. You guys don't want to talk about any of that stuff, do you?
Nah, not.
College basketball is not going to be fun this year for me.
Who you rooting?
It's going to be a down year for you?
More about who's going to be up.
Oh, yeah.
North Carolina, for crying out loud. It's never a down year.
This is the year of Duke, though, and I don't want to go through that.
Hey, it's not my fault, and it's not Lucas's fault that you married a Duke fan.
True. Yeah.
You're the one who did
for
that.
For better, for worse.
Of your own will.
That's the worst.
This is it.
That's the worst.
There is no worse.
There is no worse. It is Friday, October 12th. We do appreciate you tuning in today. What is going on today? Well, the Mill Shoals Ruritan Club, they're holding their fall fish fry.
Fish fry? Fall fish fry.
Fall fish fry. Fall fish fry today, and that'll be serving around 4 p.m. The menu is, of course, fried fish, along with enormous famous hush puppies, baked beans, homemade coleslaw, drinks provided. Donations are going to be accepted for the dinner. Give till it hurts. Also at Heritage Woods of Flora, if you're making fun of me on that one.
Oh, here we go.
This will be the...
Oh, I can see if I'm here. I don't even want to try that one.
The... Quack Moo Cackle Doodle Doo Petting Zoo.
That was pretty good.
Quack Moo Cackle Doodle Doo.
That was good.
Petting Zoo. I did all right. That's all right. I'm very proud. That is today from 2 to 3 o'clock at the Heritage Woods in Flora. Go out there and help out. Take the kids and say hi to the folks out there. Also today at the various First Financial Bank settings throughout the area. They've got a pet food and supplies drive. Stop by First Financial Bank, and during the entire month, but they're wanting to push it today, during the month of October to help homeless and neglected animals throughout Illinois and Indiana. And I think some of that money goes to animals requesting friends in Wayne County. So I'm not, and I think here in
is that a disclaimer?
County, huh?
Disclaimer?
What's that?
I
didn't disclaim anything. I'm not disclaiming anything on that one. Yeah, I'm in charge of. Well, I'm not in charge of that. Somebody else is. Also, this is Lucas's favorite thing today at the Bryant Bennett Library from 10 a.m. to 11 o'clock. It is story time. This is one or two stories that will be read to preschool children. After the stories, there will be a craft built and light refreshment. Story time.
Yes, absolutely. Is like the Hungry Little Caterpillar going to be one?
I am not sure. I hope it is the Hungry Little Cat.
My daughter's got certain books that we read over and over.
What is the Hungry Little Caterpillar?
He eats and eats and eats until he goes into a cocoon and he comes out a beautiful little butterfly.
Wow.
You ever let Samuel L. Jackson read to him?
No, I try not to.
There's some great stuff on YouTube there.
Is that right? That's cool. I like the thought of that. What else going on this weekend? Big weekend Saturday, October 13th. Clay County Hospital has a huge Saturday going on. They've got their Health and Wellness Expo. That's over at the Flora Elementary School, the new school, and that'll be at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. And actually, that is just following their other event. It's the Move for the Cure 5K Walk and Run. I know that the boys here are all looking forward to that. You're going to be here for the Move for the Cure 5K Walk Run?
5,000 miles is way too far for me.
I think it's 5 miles.
Oh.
5,000
kilometers.
Oh, okay.
5,000 meters.
5,000 meters.
Not 5,000 feet.
Why does nobody ever do 100-meter jogs for charity?
You know, that would make a lot more sense. That would certainly make a lot more
I'd
sense.
still need a water station.
But they'll
halfway.
they're going to do a great job. Again, that's the Clay County Hospital. Move for the Cure. Walk run Saturday at 8 a.m. at the Flora Elementary School. Other things going on. Yeah, this goes with that. At the Flora Assembly God at 8:30. It's the all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast.
I'll be at that one. You guys go run 5,000 miles. I'll be there.
All-you-can-eat pancake breakfast at Flora Assembly of God. That's on the located at 8th and Seminary here in Flora. They'll run that from 8:30 till 11. So go get your health and wellness looked at. Then after you have all your guilt feelings free, go by all means load up on pancakes. I'm all for that.
I know my lane and I stay in it.
Yep.
There you go. There you go. Also, this Saturday in Salem, it's a personal safety course from 9 a.m. till 12:30. Personal safety conducted by Mike Mobley. It's free to the public. Continental breakfast will be provided. Reservations are requested, but not required. So you can give them a call at the library at 548-3006 or stop by and enter your name on their sign-up sheet. Also, a big Larry Mooney benefit at the Rome Grade School this weekend, this Saturday from 4 to 8 p.m. The benefit includes a pulled pork supper from 4 to 7 and a silent auction and carnival games from 5 to 8. Proceeds go to help cover medical costs for Larry Mooney. He's been dealing with some issues lately. Also in Centralia on Saturday night, it is Glow Bingo. It'll be at the Moose Lodge in Centralia. Proceeds to benefit their Relay for Life over there. That's $20 a person in advance, $25 at the door. Includes 6 bingo cards for 10 different games, a glow dauber, and a glow hat. So do they turn the lights off?
No glow wrestling?
Not, well, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling are very good.
I'm in for glow wrestling.
I don't think that's what they're having. I don't think that's what they're doing.
Still sounds fun.
They will have the glow hat. You know the glow hat's going to look good. Will they turn off the lights to let you hit the try to find the bingo cards?
That seems counterproductive.
I assume for it to glow, the lights got to be low.
That's what you say the misses, isn't it?
No. Not anymore.
Oh, what else is going on? The Wayne County Historical Society and the Fairfield Banking Company co-sponsoring a classic car show during homecoming weekend at the Fairfield on Saturday, October 13th. Registration beginning at 10:30 at the Hannah House Museum. Plan to celebrate the FCHS homecoming there. See the cars, view the homecoming displays, have lunch, enjoy music, and have a great autumn day. Also, Walk the Forest down in Fairfield. It will be held down at Sam Atkinson Forest. That's at 1301 Florence Drive. They'll start you out. Those who plan to attend are to follow the signs. This is a family event where those who would like to walk the Atkinson Forest bring along walking shoes and might want to bring a machete. Have they been carving that out now? Have they been clearing that? Clearing out the Atkinson Forest?
I was out there a year and a half ago, and it wasn't bad then.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think they've still been mowing it somewhat.
Well, good. That'll be a nice deal this weekend. Also, here you go. It's not quite the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, but IWA Productions returning to the Fairfield Elks Lodge for its annual Halloween show on the 13th. It'll be a kids costume contest. Kids bring in their Halloween costumes. They get in free front row tickets.
I'm short enough I could win that.
I missed the exclamation point there. Kids in their Halloween costumes get in free. Front row tickets are $15.
Punctuation is key.
Punctuation is very important.
Let's eat, Grandma.
General seating for adults is $10. General seating for kids is $5. Table for eight's for $100. $100. All champions will be in action. That's all right. And you want to see the big wrestling show. What's on television tonight? It's a big night, huge night. High school football, the El Dorado Eagles at the Fairfield Mules. 6:30 pregame, kickoff at 7 p.m. It's also senior night. It's also homecoming. They're going to honor all kinds of folks down at Fairfield tonight. We'll be there on Wabash Catch TV, Channel 3 and Channel 100. Also, Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. That is Game 1, right? I think so.
Today's Wednesday.
Game 1 on Friday. The LA Dodgers were at the Milwaukee Brewers at First pitch at 7:09. Clayton Kershaw on the mound for the Dodgers against Jhoulys Chacin for the Brewers.
Come on, Brewers.
Go Brewers, go. I think we're all rooting for the Brewers.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
You did pick the Dodgers to win the series, I think.
No, I picked the Braves, but I just don't like the Dodgers.
Okay. Well, I don't blame you for that.
I'm rooting for Dodgers.
NCAA football games. Oh, by the way, that in the NLCS is going to be on Fox Sports 1.
See you, Anthony.
FS1, channel 610 on Wabash. So keep an eye out for that. 3 football games on Friday night, other than the Mules and the Eagles. South Florida is at Tulsa. That's at 6 o'clock on ESPN, channel 601. Air Force at San Diego State. That's at 8 on channel CBS Sports Network, 628. And then a doubleheader on ESPN. They're going to have Arizona at Utah. That will be at 9 o'clock on ESPN, channel 601. All that coming up. You are watching the Take the Points edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey this Friday morning, and we'll be back. We're going to talk all kinds of different things for you today. Stick around.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's the Take the Points edition down there on the end. It is Brian Weiss-Turner, and here next to me is Lucas Vaughn. And before we get going into the college sports action, let's do a little preview on tonight's football game, the big Mules versus the Eagles game. Since
Lucas?
No, that'd be you.
No, this is all you, man.
This would be you.
This is all you. What's the word on the street for the Mules coming in at 7-0?
7-0 with a win tonight. They can clinch at least a share of the BDC title. Be the third straight if they do it.
Mm-hmm.
El
Dorado, did they tie last year or 2 years?
No, 2 years ago. Last year, Mules won outright, 9-0.
Okay.
2 years ago, they shared it with El Dorado.
Right.
Comes in. This is going to be two of the best running games in Southern Illinois football. I just did the BDC stats, and you've got the number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 leading guys in rushing yards in this game alone.
Who's number 1?
Dylan Fisher from Johnson City.
Okay.
He's kind of a one-man show down there. He's got 896 yards, 10 tutties.
Who's leading the way for these? Who's in second then?
Hefner. He's had 3 games in the last 4 weeks with more than 150 yards.
Wow.
And he's at 13 rushing touchdowns. He's at 798. And then El Dorado's Dawson Metton right behind him. He's another big fullback, just pounds it. He was a kid that would have played a lot more the last couple of years, except that they had Traxler and some of those kids in front of him.
Have you had the opportunity to see El Dorado play?
No, I had not this year.
I know you see Fairfield every night, or every same time El Dorado plays.
Almost every night.
Yeah, seems like.
Yeah.
That seems like that's going to be a huge running game. Is the clock going to be? Is the game going to be over by like 8:15?
Say that, but El Dorado was still second or third, and they're up there in rushing and still second or third in passing.
Well, that was my other question.
They've thrown the ball 75 times, too. Their quarterback's second in the league in passing, too.
That was going to be my other question. With Fairfield being 7-0 and El Dorado at 6-1, both teams have kind of played. Are they finally evening their level of competition right
A little bit, yeah. I mean, everyone knew coming in that Fairfield's toughest games were going to be at the end of the year. Chester early was tough. But everyone knew El Dorado, Cesar, Week 8, Week 9, which turns out Cesar's got some injury issues, and they got thumped by Chester a couple of weeks ago. It was like 37-0 or something like that.
Yeah.
So Cesar may not be what we thought they were at the beginning of the year. They were the team that was 8-0 coming into our place last year, playing for the conference championship. They had most of their kids back. They had more back than we did. So coming in, they were kind of the conference favorite, but only 38 kids out, and they've been beat up, 3 two-way starters out.
Was it 2 years ago or was it 4 years ago that this game at Fairfield turned into the scoring festival, the 60-58 game? That was 4. That must have been 4 years.
At least 4, yeah. That's been what it does. And this actually, I could see this being a similar type game. I don't think last year was 20-12 down at their place or whatever. I think this will be more like that shootout than a defensive struggle.
Yeah, I was going to say the defenses for both of these teams this season probably aren't as good as they were last year, are they?
No. Of course, Fairfield last year was all-time defense
once in
Fairfield.
a generation, once in 5 generation defense.
Had, 6 shutouts in 9 regular season games. Gave up more points in the playoffs than they did in the entire regular season.
Occasionally, there are people in the city and community of Fairfield who do set lines for these games. If somebody was going to set a hypothetical line for this game, has it been set? And if it has, do you know what it is?
There are multiple people that try to set the lines. The one I use.
Wait. If it was not, that really makes it a lot less than hypothetical.
Is Mules by 14.
Is that right?
But I think this could be like a 50-36 kind of. So I say that it'll be 8-0 one way or the other now.
So what they set the over/under at then for this game?
I don't know if anyone does over/unders on high school football.
What's the money line on it?
Well, I tell you what, it's going to be a hoot. I know, and
I'm looking forward to it.
And we'll have. Are you going?
No, I won't go. I'll listen to it.
You're going to watch it.
I will watch it.
Yeah, you don't listen to it.
I will watch it.
Watch it on Wabash Catch TV.
Absolutely, we'll do that.
Well, you forgot that we were doing that game.
I knew you and Jamie would be doing it.
You just said listen instead of what you meant to say.
I've got cartoons on one TV, and I'll listen to that on the iPad beside me or something.
On the air last Friday, I said radio, so.
Well, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if you do recognize Brian Turner from his winning appearance last Friday night.
You say that like we had a camera in the booth, which we didn't.
There was probably a reason for that.
Yeah.
We're going to come back. We're going to talk about college football and all kinds of different things when we return. But again, check out that football game tonight, the El Dorado Eagles in Fairfield. Pre-game at 6:30, kickoff at 7. We'll be back right after these words.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, the Take the Points edition. I do have another couple of 3 events that I want to talk about real quickly. This, of course, is the City of Albion Bicentennial event. It's this Friday through Sunday, October 12th, 13th, and 14th. You might want to get over there for that.
20 years is a long time.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Also, this weekend over in Mount Vernon, it's the big dog adoption event over at Jagger's Doggy Daycare. You might give them a shout out or stop by on Saturday. I think they're going to go till like 4 or 5 o'clock. What time is it?
Professional.
That's right. 4 or 5 o'clock that day. Should be a good time. And also over there, we've got we're behind me, got the Wanderer Down Festival in Makanda this weekend. We talked to Bill Passalacqua about that, and that'll be a big time too. You can go down to Makanda and have a good time all weekend long. That is, if you don't want to watch.
That's one that had Slade Cleaves playing at it.
He's got that coming next year to the Moccasin Festival.
Okay, I remember Slade's fun.
Yeah, Slade's he's a fun time. All right. College football, ladies and gentlemen, it's week 7 coming up. Unbelievable.
Already.
How can it be week 7?
It's actually a little sad.
The best. I am terribly sad. I love college football. I haven't been to a game this year because I just have had other things going on.
But week 6 was the happiest week in how many weeks?
100.
100 weeks?
It was 100. 100 weeks since Illinois last won a Big Ten game. And it was November 5th of 2016 against the Michigan State Spartans, and Illinois back on the winning track with a winning record now in the overall of 3-2 as they defeated the stalwart, just nearly top 5 Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
They just dropped out this past week.
They just fell out of the top
5 in lacrosse or women's field hockey.
Rutgers not a good team. Okay, well then that begs the eternal question: with 6 weeks to go, is Illinois going to a bowl game?
I thought you were going to go with, is Illinois going to win another game? Going to a bowl game caught me off guard. Let's see, you got what, Purdue.
Purdue's coming in this week. You're trying to hold back giggling.
Man,
Purdue, no.
100 weeks.
Not at Purdue, at least.
Purdue is Purdue's a 10. Purdue's at Illinois. It's this weekend. Yeah, you're looking at like last year or something like. You're looking at 2016.
No, 38-17 over Rutgers.
Yeah, that was a home there too. So they
got a home team on top. Yeah, never mind, they're backwards.
Yeah. All right, yeah, okay, yeah. Somebody clearly doesn't know how to set up their graphics.
We have a chance there.
Yeah, we got to play Nebraska. We got to get
not
6
if Martinez
wins.
is healthy.
We need 3 more wins. We got to beat Purdue. We'll beat Nebraska, and I'm saying
Iowa or Northwestern.
Yeah, at the end of the year, Iowa, Northwestern,
or Minnesota.
Minnesota will beat Minnesota. They're terrible. That's
your optimism's great.
All right. In the actual college football that counts, the couple of losses in the top 10, a couple of upsets in the top 10 this week. Really surprising that LSU got beat.
Yeah,
to me.
I watched a lot of that game, and Florida looked good. They just couldn't. LSU just couldn't do anything. So
Florida
got rebuilt in a hurry.
I thought the offenses looked terrible, but Florida prevailed. So.
They've been built basically, for 10 years, for the last 20 years, it was all offense, and then all of a sudden it was all defense and no offense.
That was the Aaron Hernandez joke there.
No, I'm not. Yeah. No, but now it's way too soon. But now, they've got kind of both of them put together. Is Florida have a chance to get in to compete Georgia? Can they compete with Georgia?
I don't know that
Georgia's pretty solid still.
I'm not sure that anybody compete with Georgia, Alabama at the very top like that. Yeah. They're just good.
So they're juggernauts.
We'll find that out this weekend.
I'm still a little bitter over the Kentucky game.
Really?
Overtime loss as a Superdog pick.
Yep.
Well,
didn't even cover it. Going overtime, 5.5-point underdog, and still didn't even cover.
That's Kentucky.
That's tough.
That's Kentucky football. The guy who basically the executive producer of the show is a big Kentucky football fan. So we were all.
He's the other one.
Yeah, that's right. There's 2. But Kentucky was disappointing. I was kind of surprised in that that Oklahoma lost the Red. They were going to lose the Red River Shootout. Well, now they're calling it the Red River Showdown. But they were about to lose it, but then all of a sudden the quarterback brought them back.
Yeah, they were down 21 in the fourth quarter. 8.5 left in the fourth quarter, down 21, and Kyler Murray, they scored 21 straight in about 6 minutes. And Texas, to their credit, once Oklahoma tied it up, Texas drove down, kicked the game-winning field by a freshman. That was ballsy by that freshman to go out and kick a 40-yarder like that.
Yeah, Texas and Florida both are actually traditional powers that have been down the last few years, and all of a sudden, back in the hunt.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best things to happen to college football in that Gus Johnson went from calling professional games to now calling Fox games on college football.
Gus Johnson's a national treasure.
Did you hear the call at the end of the Oklahoma-Texas game?
Yeah.
Dicker the kicker
he was great.
does it. Yeah, it was or something like that. It was a great.
He kicked that field goal, the freshman, 19-year-old, and he immediately threw up the horns. Oh man, it was great. I thought, that's some good stuff from a freshman.
That kid,
he was going to have a fun night.
He's probably having a solid night in Austin.
Yeah,
that field goal versus Gano's field goal for the two most fun field goals of the weekend.
Yeah. What was the one of the big games this week in college? What are we looking at?
We got huge games. 3 teams with ranked matchup. We got Michigan, Wisconsin, 12-15. We got Washington, Oregon out west, and then we got Georgia playing LSU. So.
I was really looking at that Washington-Oregon game, and because I was looking at something that had the sights backward as well, and then I realized it's Oregon. I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
But
I originally was looking at an Oregon money line bet and talked myself out of it, so that pretty much guarantees they win now.
I think that Georgia LSU game, we'll see if LSU can bounce back from losing to Florida, and that game could make some noise.
Home
in the
underdog
SEC.
there.
So. Looking at it's Wisconsin and Michigan, right?
Are they at home? Is which conference?
It's at Michigan.
Okay, it's at Michigan. Okay.
What's the line on that game? Because that was surprisingly close to me. Wasn't it Michigan by about 3 or something like that?
8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
Michigan's getting 8 or giving 8.5.
Yep.
How come Wisconsin is an 8.5 point favorite or dog at Michigan?
It's not my pick for the show, but I do have Wisconsin at 8.5 already.
Do you?
Yeah.
I mean, that seems just like way too many points on the road.
Especially when you look at all the we talked just a few weeks ago about how much Michigan's offense struggled from last year. We're carrying over. Maybe he didn't find his quarterback and all that. That wasn't that long ago. We were having that conversation.
It seems like they played better at home. Michigan does. I mean,
well, that's true.
On the road, it'd be a different story. But it seems like at home they play.
I'm always going to root against Harbaugh, though.
Well, just as a matter of course, right?
yeah. Matter of morals.
We'll be right back. We're going to talk a little bit of NFL when we return. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back right after these words. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey at Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I can see that. Morning, folks. Welcome back to a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thanks for
that was mean.
It was on purpose.
I gave you all support about the line, and I get that.
The microphones weren't on yet. Nobody knew that I just put down your Bears till you just brought it up.
Yeah, we're calling we call them out for that one.
It was a joke of all things. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guests today are, of course, Brian Turner, Lucas Vaughn. It's the Take the Points edition. We're talking NFL football right now, and I've got to ask. There's no winless teams anymore.
No, everybody's going to win.
There is still, one team that is undefeated? The Chiefs are the only one?
No, the Rams.
Oh.
Yeah,
Rams and Chiefs are both 5-0.
Okay, Rams and Chiefs both 5-0.
Two of the top 3 teams in DVOA ratings.
So if you're picking,
and the other one be the Chicago Bears.
The Chicago Bears,
obviously.
Boy, I tell you what, statisticals. You could use statistical information can be used to for any purpose at all.
I like to call it fuzzy math. You can make that fuzzy math and do whatever you want it to look like.
They by far have the best defense in the DVOA ratings, and that's what buoys the overall rating. Yeah. And actually, they actually use some special team stuff too.
Well, Bears are 3-1, right?
It's not rated very high, but they're number 6 in special teams too. So
Bears. Okay, now you're a Mr. Bears fan. We'll just talk to you about this. Then, are you kind of disappointed that they have already had to burn their bye week, or would you have preferred it to be kind of later into the season after maybe Mitch Trubisky gets hurt or Jordan?
Man, alive!
It's a joke.
It's like he doesn't want us back anymore.
That was a joke.
No, they were playing pretty good football, and we didn't have major injuries. So, I would have taken it a little later in the season, but it falls where it falls.
Have you heard the Jordan Howard trade rumors?
No.
Philadelphia might be interested in him.
Okay.
Looking for a power back. They're not really using them.
Jay Ajayi got hurt.
He's out for the year.
Yeah, those rumors were starting to swirl this week that Philly – I think the interest is more on Philly's part than on Chicago's on moving on from him, but – that is a possibility.
I can't see what Philly's got to offer and throw there for Jordan Howard.
Draft picks,
probably.
Yeah.
Recover some of those from the Trubisky trade.
Yeah. All right, I'll ask it since there's no teams that are winless anymore. Who's the worst team in the NFL? 3 or 4 weeks ago, before they played the Vikings, I think it was unanimous. Everybody thought the Bills were the worst team going.
Yeah, they got 2 wins.
I still go with the Bills.
You still going with the Bills?
All in all, I still think it's Buffalo too. But you look down the line, Arizona's got 1 win. San Fran without Garoppolo's got 1 win.
Oakland
is Detroit sneaky bad?
See, Detroit came into the year. They were supposed to win 8 or 9 games. Their over under was over 8, wasn't it?
And they beat Green Bay, but they're still not good.
No, they're not. I think all these temes, although it
crushed the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, you look at
what the Patriots ever done.
3-2. The Patriots are. So,
well, all right. Have we? I tried to count them out. I guess, and I did it too early. Are the Patriots pretty much the beast of the AFC now, other than Kansas City?
You look at of the entire AFC.
I still think the Chargers are.
I like the Chargers. I'm a Chargers believer.
I'm not sure the 2 best teams in the AFC aren't both in the same division.
So,
no.
New England offensively is going to be fine. Defensively, they look slow.
They're getting healthier, though. They are getting healthier.
And on the defense with Philly defense too. Philly's looked pretty rough at times. They're starting to get healthy too.
Philadelphia seems to have
they're missing
the
something.
Hangover.
They're missing something bad.
They've got Philadelphia has the championship hangover. Usually, it hits the Super Bowl champion. I mean, there's a reason that they say it does.
They were a team that had a ton of injuries last year and overcame them, and that was part of the story of why it was so great what they did.
Yeah.
This year they got a ton of injuries too, and right now they're not overcoming them yet.
And, all right, Ajayi's out now.
You ready to talk? How did we do last week in the competition? Did anybody hit a super dog?
This guy again.
Who'd you have?
I had Texas +8. So
all right. So what's your total points now in the super dogs?
I'm up to 22.5.
You're at 22 and a half.
I've hit 3 super dogs. Jamie's hit 2 of them, and he's got 17. You've hit 1. You got 7,
and that's all that's played.
That'd be all there is.
So Weeze hasn't hit you haven't hit a super dog.
Mine went to overtime and lost last week. That's painful.
Well,
and then 2 weeks ago was the Louisville game, and all I had to do was run the ball.
Yep.
That is painful.
You've been close to
You have had 2 terrible losses.
Yes.
Oh, heavens. All right, let's talk super dogs, then we'll talk our regular bets. I informed both of these fellows here, along with Jamie and Jeff, after, I think it was Saturday night, after the beatdown of the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, that whatever it came out, the Illini are my super dog this week. I'm going to get Illinois +10.5. for my super dog. They're going to win in Champaign.
I think it's a fine bet, sir. See that? See, that's how you be nice to somebody.
That is that's kind. I'm astonished at your friendliness after the way you've been treated.
And do you know what we're going to do?
Illinois is getting 67% of the money line bets right now.
Are they
Yeah.
really?
Wow.
I wonder how much of the money though. I mean, 60% of the bets.
I said that.
Yeah,
they don't put that
divide-
stuff out there for free. They show you the total number of bets, but not the amount of money.
Yeah, the amount of money probably isn't all that heavy. Who you going with, super dog?
I'm going to do this because I'm sitting in Jamie Hodges' seat. I am going to take the Hoosiers. 4.5 point dogs.
You don't have to change because me and Jay. Well,
were you there?
Super dog. Since Jamie wasn't here,
it's the Hoosiers are how much?
4.5.
I got them at 5.5 right now.
A dog
well,
to who?
I haven't taken them.
It's Iowa, right?
But I'm going to take Indiana.
Is it Iowa?
Yeah, Iowa. They're at home against Iowa.
That line opened at 6. It's down to 5.5 now. So there's actually been some money on Indiana.
So.
Do we know what Jamie's picking?
Yeah, I got his super dog here.
Take a
You
look.
go
See
do
what,
his, I'll get his
since
number.
we're going to let you. We're going to let you. Are you going to change, or are you going to go ahead and keep?
I'm going Indiana.
All right, I don't blame you.
Mostly because, like I said, the Oregon line opened.
Yes.
Jamie and I didn't. You didn't make me and Jamie change the
We've had
Hawaii bet last week.
some
We've
similar
had
bets
duplications.
before. Yeah,
we do all these. By the way, our
we don't confer on
comprehensive pre-show work does not include talking to each other about these
those
bets.
Hours of preparation and
right.
planning.
That's exactly right.
Jamie's super dog. He thinks LSU is going to get back on it, so he's got to take an LSU plus
7.5 at home.
Yep.
Against who?
Georgia. So
I love it.
He's on LSU.
Yeah, he's hit with LSU before.
Yeah. I love that. That makes a ton of sense. Since we are super dogs, our college games. Who wants to start with the college? How did we do last week? College. We were 2-2, weren't we? On college bets.
On college, Akron did not come close. I don't know what idiot took them, but they did not come close. 3.5 point favorites, lost by 24 or 27.
Holy cow!
Yeah, it was not pretty. I didn't even watch that game because of gambler problems. But
the take the points fade.
Wow!
The full appearance.
By the way, you took Virginia Tech a few weeks back too, right?
When they lost at 27 point favorites, yeah.
Wow!
When I lose in spectacular
you don't get around.
All right.
Hawaii covered 3.5
for both Jamie and I.
Yep.
And
Did
Lucas,
you catch any of the drama with that, where the line shifted to Wyoming being a 3-point favorite just before kickoff?
Really?
Hawaii was without their quarterback. Denver announced it. They sent out their backup quarterback and the starting quarterback's number.
Did they?
But they
really?
noticed, hey, McDonald's kind of got some long blonde hair. Who's this kid? Yeah, it wound up being a Hawaii 3-point favorite at kickoff.
Wow.
So you guys got a good number.
You mean a Wyoming 3-point favorite?
Yeah. Yeah, it flipped the other way because it went from Hawaii minus 3.5 to Wyoming minus 3 because the quarterback was out, and they still won it.
Well, that's the thing. That was the only game we couldn't find on TV. I was searching and searching and searching for that game. Couldn't
I don't
find
think it was anywhere.
And then Lucas had West Virginia, didn't cover the 29.
They won, but
Won,
they didn't cover.
yeah.
Okay, so who wants to go first? College bet. Go ahead.
I got Jamie's here.
Yeah, what's Jamie's?
He's taking Florida minus 7.
Florida. Who do they play?
They are. Oh, I had it.
At Vanderbilt.
There you go, Vandy.
Minus 7.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably pretty good. What do you say there, Weiss?
I'm taking Central Florida.
Who they have?
They're at Memphis, 4.5 point favorites on the road.
Why?
They average more than 500 yards a game in offense. I think they're throwing for 285, running for 200, pretty balanced. Only 4.5 points. I know they're on the road, and Memphis is a decent team, but UCF does not let off the gas when they get up on someone. They're trying to make a statement.
How about you, Luke?
I'm going with West Virginia, but I'm taking the West Virginia Iowa State over. I'm taking the over.
Oh, okay.
All right.
At least you're getting off the West Virginia themselves.
Yeah, West Virginia scores a ton. Iowa State with the new quarterback, they scored a ton last week.
I've got Iowa State covering that game.
Do we need to contact Dana Holgerson's family for potential temporary restraining orders on you? Do love Dana Holgerson.
I like Will Greer.
It's more of a Will Greer thing.
That kid can play some football.
Right,
so I'm taking
Iowa
over.
State's pulled off some upsets this year.
I'm taking
I'm
taking Colorado at USC. It's Colorado plus 7. They're expected to lose by 7. I'm throwing $10 on that and fake money and taking Colorado at USC. A late game. I think Colorado's not getting they're not getting getting the love they ought to be
I'm a USC fan, and I'm done with them until Helton's gone. So I like the
You're
bet.
okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. I didn't want to tick you off, that's for sure.
I'm sure that was a concern.
All right, the NFL. I'll go ahead and start in the NFL. I've got, and I got to admit why I'm doing it. I'm taking it's Oakland versus Seattle in London, and I'm taking the under 48.5 for $10 because they've moved the game to Wembley. The field's supposed to be terrible. The rain is coming in. It's supposed to rain for the next 3 days.
It's London. I assume it always rains.
It's rainy and foggy. And
Game time 54 with a 10-mile-an-hour wind, but no rain at game time. But everything leading up to that, you'll have issues.
So yeah,
I like it.
I'm taking that under.
I like it.
That's the under.
Never
and
doubt-
also thanking Brent Musburger and his guys in the desert. I love that.
Never
I love
doubt
that
the
shit.
Muss.
Never doubt Musburger.
Jamie's taking the Steelers plus 2.5.
Who they playing?
They're playing that other team. You always ask me that.
Yes, I do.
At Cincinnati division
It
game.
wasn't my pick, man.
Okay.
They're playing
Oh, well,
Cincinnati.
so basically, yeah, he's picking that.
That line has moved to -1 now, so he got that at a good number.
That is a good number.
I'm taking Atlanta, even though the Atlanta is all of 1-4. But I'm taking Atlanta against Tampa Bay, and they're favored 3.5.
Tampa Bay's favorite or
No,
Atlanta's
Atlanta's favored by 3.5.
Wow.
So they're at home against Tampa Bay.
All right. How about you?
This was a tough NFL slate. I won up.
It's a bad NFL slate.
I didn't really-
I couldn't find one I liked.
This is one I didn't really love anything. I didn't really like anything either, but I'm still taking Miami +3, and I can't really explain why.
Who they play?
The Bears.
Yeah,
I really want to take the Bears -3, but
You're doing. You know why?
we
he's
just
doing
talked
that.
about how the number. That's actually a sneak because everyone's going to know
You know
the
why
Kansas
he's
City
doing
New
it.
England game. That's going to be the game with the most
You
action.
know why he's doing it? Because Dan Marino beat the '85 Bears.
That was exactly
on Super Technical?
That was my reason.
That's 42 years ago.
One loss.
33 years ago. That's why he's doing it. Well, I tell you what, do everybody listen to those picks, act on them at your peril. If for entertainment purposes only, right?
I wish they were. Unfortunately,
Wish it was more
I'm down
entertaining.
$30.
That's a sneaky big game though. Miami Chicago.
We'll be back
That's
right
two
after
top 7
these.
teams.
Yeah, it is. You look at it.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here this glorious Friday morning. Hope you're having an outstanding day. And do you know why it's glorious, fellas? Do you know why it's glorious?
Is this going to be a Yankee shot?
Well, that could be. But it's because it's the NLCS and the ALCS. Championship Series weekend. They start. The baseball is now to the nitty and the gritty. The DCS stuff are fine, but you really find the heroes in the 7-game series, if you ask me.
Yeah. I think looking at them, I think the top 4 teams came out of each.
Let's give you the look who all advanced, just to remind everybody, in case you had forgotten. Houston beat Cleveland. Boston knocked off New York and just swamped them in Yankee Stadium. Ugly. Milwaukee took easy care of Colorado, and L.A. 4 against the Braves.
Rocky scored, 5 runs in that series?
2.
Was it 2?
2 runs in 1 inning. And that's all.
That's all they had. Yeah,
that's all they had against the Brewers. And you look at this and you think about how much baseball has changed. The Brewers are built on relief pitching, and that's what's carrying them right now. Mm-hmm. It's a little different from everybody else.
They were the best bullpen in the NL, whereas the Yankees and A's probably the 2 best bullpens in the AL, and they're both gone. But that's what Boston probably had one of the worst ones, and they're still alive.
Well, they tried to build that last one against the Yankees.
All right, I've got a couple of questions. First question: does Angel Hernandez get a World Series?
How does he get a paycheck?
Unbelievable. Some of the worst umpiring in
He's
baseball.
Awful and confrontational. You can only be one or the other usually. He pulls off the double affliction.
The daily double.
It's one of my favorite memes was someone had
Angel Hernandez
screenshot.
On, what was that, Tuesday night, the Yankees versus Red Sox. He had 4 calls reviewed. All 4 of them probably could have been overturned, but they overturned 3 of them, and I think they're being nice on the 4th. It was one of the, and it was at first base. How do you miss calls at first base?
You're Angel Hernandez. That was one of my favorite memes of the week. They had the screenshot of the of your phone where it says missed call, and it was 3 of them from Angel Hernandez.
All right. Secondly, did Aaron Boone, coaching the Yankees, managing the Yankees, you can't put Boston winning that much on Aaron Boone. Who do you put it more on? Aaron Boone, the managing of the Yankees, or the hitting, just not showing up for the Yankees?
It's a combination of a little bit of all of them. He did stick with Severino a little too long in that game where they got shellacked.
Maybe not even as bad as sticking with Severino too long was bringing in Lance Lynn with the bases loaded.
See, I forgot Lance Lynn was still a Major League Baseball player.
Well, they didn't release him. The Twins traded him to the Yankees for cash, for not much. And, I could see putting Lance Lynn to relieve an ALDS game. I'm okay with that. But you don't put him in with the bases loaded. Just crazy.
Especially when you got, like I said, they have the best bullpen in baseball. They were built for that. And then
they just stuck with the starters too long.
You got to leverage your bullpen, though, by getting ahead. They never really could do that either.
Stuck with these starters too long. It kind of reminds me of mismanaging a bullpen in the playoffs. Who does that remind you of? Who's that? Of course,
Definitely not Mike Matheny.
yeah, well, it really shouldn't be because it's been so long since they've been in the playoffs. But it did.
Boone, though, I mean, probably didn't matter grand scheme of things, but yeah, I thought he stuck with Severino too long, and then he probably should have moved Stanton down the lineup the way he was hitting that series.
Yeah, Giancarlo Stanton, the entire series was a strikeout waiting to happen.
Yeah. He looked clueless on curveballs down the zone.
Yeah. All right, looking ahead here to this ALCS and NLCS, we've already made our picks, but does anybody want to change anything other than seeing as the fact that only one of us here at the table still has both of his World Series competitors left?
Who's that?
I think it's him.
Yeah, I'm obviously not going to change.
All lost a team.
Yeah, I lost the Braves, but
I lost the Cleveland Indians.
Oh yes, then absolutely I want to change. Then I take the Brewers. Houston Brewers World Series now.
Absolutely. I took the Brewers to win, so I've got to pick the Brewers now against. I'll tell you, Houston. I'm with you. I'm all right.
Houston's the important part for me.
Yeah. Is anybody rooting for Boston, or have they just won too recently?
We said that Houston won last year.
So, no. But I'm not against Houston yet.
I will say for gamblers, Verlander on the road has been pretty much money, so you might want to look at that one. He's getting plus money.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I would never bet against Verlander.
No kidding.
At home, he's not always been that great.
I'd never bet against him.
Yeah, you can get plus 121 on Verlander on the road.
Verlander has pitched in 2 losing World Series, and he was outstanding in both of those. There are.
And later to Kate Upton, so he wins.
Yeah, in life, in general, everything. You name it.
The man is a winner.
Can I bet on that?
The man's a winner. Other than the fact, doggone it, he had to skip his the victory parade last year.
Yeah.
Because he had to go to Italy to get ready for the wedding.
Yeah. Real terrible life he's got there.
Sacrifices have to be made.
Who do you see winning? Do you want to change your pick? Do you think?
I'm sticking with the Dodgers.
Is he sticking with the Dodgers?
Yep.
I'm sticking with the Brewers.
I'm sticking with the Astros.
538's got the Astros 32% chance of winning the series. Red Sox at 30. Dodgers at 25. Brewers at 13.
Oh, wait a minute. Give me those. Wait a second.
The AL teams are both the 2 favorites. Whoever wins that one is going to be a heavy favorite in the series.
How is that possible? Okay, so 532 basically. This is the whatever it is. 538. This is what ticks me off about the those statistics. Just because they won 100 games, Boston won 108 games in maybe the worst American league of the past century, of the past 50 years. I do have a point.
What was the point?
My point is they're not that good. The Boston Red Sox and
that's why they're number 2.
I'm not saying Houston's not that good. Houston's really, really good.
Houston's really good.
Boston is not that good, if you ask me. But nobody's.
No, whoever wins the AL is going to be a heavy favorite in the World Series. You're probably looking at least minus 150, even when you get to the World Series.
The Astros are going to be a big favorite of the Brewers in the World Series, but the Brewers still got a fighting chance.
We can only hope.
I think the Astros are minus 150 in that series right now against Boston.
Just win the whole series?
Just to win the AL.
Wow. What's the number on the? What's the number?
I haven't seen the series. I remember I just caught some guys talking about it today.
Big favorite.
Yeah, it's a big favorite for a series.
That is a huge favorite
against a team that won 108 games.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. It starts tonight. Watch the football game, the El Dorado Fairfield football game, and then maybe TiVo. The Clayton Kershaw, always a lot of fun in the playoffs.
For the Cardinals fans, he's a lot of fun.
For the Cardinals, he's actually. That's the thing. Clayton Kershaw gets a lot of guff because they say he's not a big game pitcher. He's not a huge game pitcher. His numbers since the Matt Carpenter game are astonishingly good in the playoffs.
He's good.
But the Dodgers don't win, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Is he the Peyton Manning of baseball? Where he's a choke artist wins it. Choke artist wins it. I mean,
wins it at the end.
It's like you either clutch you can't take away clutch, which I don't think is an actual thing, but yeah, you either got it or you don't, and if you show you've got it once, you've got it.
Well, I don't know. This is being filmed Wednesday night. I didn't mean to tell you until just now. The reason I'm telling you right now, we got to make our picks for the other game going on tonight. It's the CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup final between the USA and Trinidad and Tobago. Who are you taking?
Is it soccer?
Yes.
Always bet on U.S. women's soccer.
Always bet on the U.S. women's soccer.
Men, you may not always want to do that, but always bet on the women.
I bet it ends in a tie.
It's a final. They won't let it.
Soccer's so stupid, they'll probably let it in a tie.
Hey, Liverpool and Man City tied this weekend.
Well, that
both of them still undefeated.
Oh, well, yeah, that's different. That's different. Folks, thanks very much for tuning in and watching Take the Points edition. And thanks for tuning in to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Have a great weekend. See you soon.